That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
All right, Chris, go for it.
All right, fellas, NBA edition of Overreaction Monday, talking all playoffs, big 8 games over the weekend, the buzzer beater yesterday. First up, kind of feels like winner of next Celtics going to the NBA Finals.
I'd say that's an overreaction. I'll say that's an overreaction.
You don't think that's the 2 best teams?
I'll say that these guys are going to, it may be, but they might beat themselves up and then all of a sudden face a team like, say, the Bucks, who come off of a sweep of the Bulls. I don't know how does it work? Like, do they reseed everybody or?
It's in a bracket.
It's in a bracket. I don't know. Let's just say the Sixers. Let's just say your Celtics win this in 7, and the Sixers go ahead and sweep the Raptors, and they're just sitting at home. Smoke them if you got them. I mean, they're sitting.
That'd be a bummer.
They're sitting at home so long, Tyler could get vaccinated,
but won't.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
or he get the
I don't
second
know.
shot.
I'll just say that's an overreaction right now. That, there's still the Heat, brother.
They look good.
Yeah, it's still the Heat.
They look pretty good.
So I don't know. And the Heat, it would be. I'm hoping for a Heat Bucks Eastern Conference Finals, because it would be the don't trade for Giannis matchup.
I mean, everything's coming up.
What if the Heat beats the Bucks? What if the Heat beat the Bucks? Here's what I want. I want the Heat eliminating the Bucks, so I would be proven correct that you don't break your team up for Giannis.
Okay.
Right? After winning the Rich Eisen Show Fantasy Basketball League, as my team name, don't trade for Giannis. And then the Nets make the finals because I predicted that too. That would be the ultimate.
The Warriors win the title?
Yeah.
You go 3 for 3?
The segment's called Overreaction Monday for a reason.
All right, next up, you talked about him at the top of the show, Rich. Kyrie Irving is the best villain in all of sports right now.
In all of sports right now. By the way, this is an idea written up by a Boston Celtic fan. Is it not?
Factual.
So I'll turn to you. What do you think? Is he the biggest villain in all of sports right now?
11-11, Make-A-Wish. No.
So who would be? Because you can't just say no and then not name one.
Have an alternative.
Well, I kind of feel like this is like a Kyrie versus Boston issue, right? And so I don't know if that really encapsulates the entire world of sports.
Everyone's
but
talking about it.
Since I can't think of anyone right now off the top of my head, yeah, sure.
Who would be there? Sure, in baseball, there isn't one, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Unless you want to name the commissioner of baseball as one.
That's a pretty good.
Maybe a guy that we talked about once and we shouldn't talk about anymore because then people tweet us saying that we misrepresented things. He's a pitcher, and I don't think we should talk about him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's good.
The biggest villain in all of sports was Manfred until he gave away those neat headsets.
Headphones.
Yeah. Did you know that? He gave away headphones to everybody, all Major League Baseball players. Sorry for the lockout.
Hey, sorry about the lockout. Here's some headphones.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of that.
Yeah. All right, what else, Chris?
All right, next up, we love this guy, Ant-Man. He is the most exciting player in the playoffs.
Anthony Edwars, most exciting player in the playoffs. He's fun to watch, but I don't think that you could say that. That's an overreaction as well. Who else would there be? Morant. You could choose Morant. You got
Steph is still there,
right? Obviously, Harden when he's allowed to take 6 steps.
Embiid when he's just,
But nothing about Embiid is exciting. I mean,
sure.
The Ant-Man is dunking over people, his step-back threes.
He's fun. He's fun to watch. He's very exciting. I'm going to go with Jordan Poole as the most exciting basketball player in the playoffs.
A 7'2", 280-pound center crossing people and over shooting threes.
It's not exciting.
That's
Guess
very
what?
exciting.
Guys. Jordan Poole will add to the legend tonight, and it will only continue to grow. Get on board while you can.
We're on board.
Rich, I'm on board because I have the Warriors are a final leg of a parlay tonight. All right, moving on. The Warriors are going to win the West.
Yeah, that's an overreaction. The Suns looked pretty freaking great, man.
I mean, they needed a big Chris Paul fourth quarter.
Well, that's part of the game, right?
I know, but they gave up a big lead. I don't know. The Warriors look pretty good top to bottom.
I'm not there yet. Okay. Even though I have chosen them to win.
I thought you were going to take that bait.
No, I'm not going to take the bait. I've already had my overreaction regarding to Jordan Poole saying that he's kind of like their Curry right now.
Curry light.
Okay. Just without the 0. He's just the 3. So.
Yeah, in the rings.
All right, speaking of that Phoenix Pelicans series, speaking of that series, guys, the Pelicans need Zion to play to have a chance.
I'd agree. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's going on? Come on, Zion. Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
This strikes me as one of those things where
What's
it's
going
like
on with that?
Zion's like, why should I play and maybe get hurt again and cost myself $300 million? That's how this kind of feels to me.
Or I don't know. Or he wants to play, and the Pelicans
Team's holding him out.
Isn't that what Windhorst kind of alluded to just a couple weeks ago? This is entering the why didn't Marshawn get the ball type realm here. Like, what is happening? Why is this guy looking the way he looks in the warm-up?
360 dunks and warm-ups.
Let's get him out there. But yes,
they definitely need him.
And even with him, I don't think they beat the Suns too. So I'll throw that out there for you.
All right, last one. This is for you, TJ. The most important player for a deep Sixers playoff run is
Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah. What I tell you when Harden got acquired, I said, look out for that guy.
Yeah, thanks for
unlock Tyrese Maxey. That's what I said when they got Harden. Look for Maxey to be unlocked. And look at me winning the league too.
Well, you're a basketball guy now, so I thank you for telling me about Maxey because I didn't know who he was.
He says now.
Slides in the
So
now.
thank you.
He says now.
Basketball guy Rich Eisen is all I'm saying. And I'm glad. Thank you for telling me specifically about Maxey. Had no idea that he even played basketball for the Sixers out of Kentucky in his second year.
Hey, I have said...
Yeah, I agree, Chris.
Yeah, okay.
You need Embiid, obviously, right?
That's what I
And
mean.
you need Harden.
You need that third guy.
But we need that third guy. And it's got to be either him or Harris.
It's
balling.
Maxey.
Yeah.
It's Maxey, brother.
Maxey looks good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Okay.
There you go.
Good one.
Basketball guy, Rich Eisen.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.